All right, so we're back. It's been a while since we've done this. If you're new here, basically I'm going to go through all of the character outfits from Mortal Kombat Deception, and I'm going to give a thumbs up, a thumbs down as to how I feel about them, whether they're good or bad. And if you've seen me do this before, you already know what we're about to get into. So, this was Ashrah's default costume in Deception. Looks way different from her MK1 outfit. I still want to say MK11, and I know that's not the case. Anyways, considering, like, me personally, I think it's a thumbs up. I don't necessarily dislike the costume, but I will acknowledge at first glance you just get female Raiden vibes. I don't know if that can really be helped considering she's in like all white with the hat on, but it looks cool. It's such a unique looking hat. And then unlike Raiden, she is like straight all white. Like it's white and gold. It looks like such a holistic like outfit. Like it fits, especially considering what the character's supposed to be, trying to like purify her soul and whatnot. So to me so far, this is a W. Like, I don't have a problem with Ashrah's costume at all. Baraka, I'm not entirely feeling this. I hate to do it. I'm gonna give Baraka a thumbs down. The only reason why I'm giving this Baraka outfit a thumbs down is I don't know what he's wearing on his upper body. It just looks strange and random, even for Baraka. Like, I don't know. There's something, and I think I'm spoiled by a lot of the recent Baraka designs, specifically like the MK1 and MK11 designs. Even the 9 one to me is better than this. Like, this looks, I don't feel comfortable saying he looks generic, but like there's something basic about this design. And I feel like it's entirely the upper body. Like if Baraka had a different kind of top, even the top he had in like Mortal Kombat 2 or something, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. But it's just whatever that thing is that he's wearing and the weird, I don't even know what type of straps or anything that's supposed to be. Felt like if they made that look different, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. Could be one of those cases where it's just me, but whatever. For me, this one is a thumbs down. Automatic thumbs down. No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm not the biggest Rai Cho fan, but it's fine for him. I'm not a fan of the character, but as I said in the Deadly Alliance video I did months ago, I'm not gonna let this cloud my judgment. Like, it looks fine for Rai Cho. I don't really understand the fur on his outfit. I don't know if he's wearing something over top of his clothes or what that is, but I'm not looking at this costume as something's just irking me like it was with the Baraka one that I just looked at. So, to me, thumbs up. Dairou. I just recently learned that apparently the Havik that's playable in MK1 is supposed to be him. I haven't necessarily looked into it yet as to why that's the case. I'm not entirely sure it's true. If you know in the comments section, please let me, in the comments below, please let me know. But like, I hope that's not true because this is another character that I can't stand. And thumbs down. Like, he looks, and it's a shame too, it's such a, they put details and you can tell they put time into the design, but he looks so generic. And he doesn't in any way look like what he's supposed to be resembling. Like he's supposed to be a Seidan guard, as it says on the side of the screen there. He doesn't look like anybody else associated with Hotaru or anything. Like he looks super plain. If you would have told me he was a guard for Shao Kahn in Outworld or something, I would think nothing of it. If you told me he worked for Onaga, if you told me he worked at the Wuxi Academy with Liu Kang and Kung Lao, like I wouldn't think anything of it. Well, Liu Kang's dead at this point, but you get what I mean. Like he just looks plain. And I think more than anything else, not to mention his hairline, like the color scheme is killing me with this. Too many earth tones. Like this is just, it's just too plain. And that's a shame too, because before Aaron Black, this was truly like the first bounty hunter almost of Mortal Kombat, or the closest thing that Mortal Kombat ever had to like a real bounty hunter in the franchise. It's like it could have been so much more done with him, but I don't know, it's just something extremely generic about him and how he looks. All right, Darrius. Excuse me, brief intermission. Okay, I haven't been paying attention to the actual character bios in the side too hard, but I saw it say I am Darrius, and I'm like, wait, Why is he talking in the first person? But all of them are like this. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming. So, thumbs up. I like it. It's cool. I know people will probably say he's generic. I don't see what's generic about this design. Like, it doesn't look plain. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't entirely make sense. I will say this looks like it would have made a cooler design for human Cyrax rather than Darrius. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but considering that, not human Cyrax, I apologize. No. I mean, Cyrax underneath the robot uniform. Basically, his outfit's like Mortal Kombat Deception. If Cyrax was robotic but looked closer to this, I feel like those outfits would be cooler, rather than basically a Cyrax design with the mask off in the front, so you just see a bald black dude underneath. I felt like if he just looked like this, it'd be way better. But nah, human Cyrax has to have the dreads, the braids, all that type of stuff. Like, no. Anyways, back to this guy. Is it Darrius or Darrius, by the way? Because it's spelled crazy. But in any event, he's cool. Like, I don't mind the outfit, even if it doesn't entirely make sense. I don't know what that thing is with all the little divots in it that's going straight down from his chest down on the costume. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but whatever. I can't remember right now, and I'm not trying to look too far ahead in where I'm scrolling on the menu screen, but I feel like he had a wild alternate in this game, and at the moment, I can't remember what it was. So I don't know if both his outfits will be getting a thumbs up, but for right now, this one will. I don't mind it that much. I also like how I said that this isn't generic, and I immediately said this outfit could have been plugged in for a different character. Ermac. Good old Ermac. Look, I know people don't like Reptile, Jesus Christ. I know people don't like Ermac without the mask. I heard that a lot when I did my redesign of Ermac. But I don't mind this. If he's not gonna have a mask on, his face being entirely wrapped, to me personally, I don't mind it that much. I think this is the first real Ermac redesign that we've ever seen, and he would pretty much have a variation of this for the remainder of his time in MK, up until that infamous MK11 design, which is crazy looking that they never actually ran with. God, that still sucks. Watch that be in the daggone store in Mortal Kombat 1 when the Ermac DLC comes out and you gotta pay like $4 for that skin. Anyways, yeah, I like it. And the use of green with that red and black color scheme is also genius. They use the colors like to perfection with this design. Most of the designs, they don't have really like badly clashing colors a lot with Mortal Kombat designs. They do a pretty good job of avoiding that. Can't say there's a lot of color issues for me in Mortal Kombat outside of when they start using earth tones like with Dairou's costume. Moving on, thumbs up, Ermac, it's fine. Cable, I know it's Kabal, I'm just messing. This is hilarious to me. Thumbs up. I don't have a problem with the design, other than the fact that this is basically his MK3 outfit, just with the trench coat. Like, this is his MK3 design. Well, what am I talking about? The original Kabal design, if you're not aware, actually had a trench coat drawn into it. They just couldn't capture it when they put him in the game. Because remember, they had the digitized actors back in the day, so no trench coat for Kabal. Here, they gave it to him. I don't mind it that much. Fits in with the rest of, like, the Black Dragon and whatnot. Now, they gave him, like, this weird, like, almost plaid or checkered, like, texture or whatever on his pants. I'm not necessarily a fan of that, but as a whole, I thumbs up. I don't really mind Kabal that much. This outfit, I should say. Kobra, my guy, thumbs up already. This is a 10 out of 10 design. I have no problem with this. I'm not trying to hear anything about him being a ripoff of Ken from Street Fighter. He looks nothing like him outside of, from the neck up, obviously. He does. My personal opinion, this is awesome. Considering he was just a martial artist that was doing street fights, joined the gang, they're doing wild stuff. I've said before, I did a redesign of Kobra probably a few weeks ago. I'm not even sure when at this point, but I said it then. The problem with Kobra's design is he just looks like he shouldn't be in the Black Dragon clan. That's it. There's nothing else wrong with it. Anybody saying, oh, he looks like Ken. No, he doesn't. He just looks like him because he has blonde hair, essentially. his outfit looks more of a ripoff of Tekken 4 Orang than anything else to me, but that's just my opinion, I guess. Good God almighty. Thumbs up. This is a different age in Mortal Kombat, ladies and gentlemen. Not to be a pervert, but like, how are those things staying intact while she's fighting? Anyways, this is why they started covering all the women up in these games, because the outfits like this make no sense. Her alternate, I believe, is kind of wild too, but yeah, fine by me. You are not about to get me to complain about any of these MK designs. Never mind. The Mei alternate in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance was crazy. Like, she's basically, her costume is that she's not wearing anything. Like, this is still a design, she's just not wearing a lot of clothes. Don't mind it as much here. And she's somehow still more covered up than that Mei design, so let that sink in. But yeah, thumbs up. And the amount of skin showing aside, she looks different from Katana. I'm trying to think in my mind, in Mortal Kombat Gold, did she look that much different from Katana's design? And I don't think that she did. I believe both Katana and Mileena were just like they've always been, just a switch of the colors. Here, she actually looks unique onto herself. And she's pink here. I believe, wasn't Mileena like this weird reddish purple color initially? I don't remember her being outright pink, at least not in the older games. So that would be a first here too. So yeah, cool design. Nightwolf, another design that I actually like. I just have a nitpick. This doesn't necessarily, like, this isn't a make or break thing with this design. It's just a slight issue that's sort of just how bulky he looks. And I think that might just be my mind. No, remembering how Nightwolf played in this specific game, he had a clunky and slow moveset, and he looks like he should. If that makes any sense. Like, he doesn't need to look as big and top heavy as he does. If his moveset was different, I don't even think that will bother me as much, but he plays how he looks. But as far as the actual design look and the scheme that they went with, I think it's cool. Better than MK3 Nightwolf? Yes, he's not wearing a mullet, so. And I don't want to hear anybody telling me the times were different. It's 1995. No one should have been having mullets or jerry curls in 1995, so. The only difference I can really see in my mind of this in the MK3 outfit is the vest isn't just a black leather vest. Like, they actually did put some design into it and added some flavor to the design. So, that being said, like I said, thumbs up. This Nightwolf design is cool. He looks angry as hell in that picture though. Get over here! It's Scorpion. What do you want me to say? Like, does Scorpion and Sub-Zero ever really have bad... We'll get back to Sub-Zero. But it's Scorpion. I don't have... The shoulder pads are a bit much. I don't know why. This is what I touched on in the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance video, and I'm glad it's coming to pass now. There's a lot of weird, bulky designs in this game. The characters themselves may or not actually be bulky. It's just everybody's like armored and padded the hell up, and I don't know why that is. It's the only nitpick I have to... It's Scorpion. Scorpion always has cool designs. He looks like a ninja. He looks essentially like what he is. It's just the armor, the shoulder pads and stuff. Like, if you took that away, I feel like this design would be 10 out of 10 instead of like 8 out of 10 or whatever that it might be. I also like how this was the period in time where they started actually incorporating like scorpion-like things and skulls and stuff on the actual outfit itself. The really good Scorpion designs were still yet to come in Mortal Kombat, but they're getting there. 10 out of 10. In case you didn't know, Sub-Zero is my favorite character in Mortal Kombat history, and this might be one of my favorite Sub-Zero designs ever. I know they brought back this design in MK11. I don't care. I want this in MK1 as well. It's just a shame that they're going to charge you for it. Man, it's so unlike all the other Sub-Zero designs. Like, it's such a risk. I get it, he looks like Frozen Shredder, but still, like, it's so different. And considering they had him as this jacked old dude in Mortal Kombat Deception, it's like for him to look like this here is a vast improvement. Now, as I said in Deception, I like Sub-Zero's alternate more than his default design. The old man design being its default, I think, was a weird choice. I felt like they should have flipped those, but I was okay with both of those designs. His alternate, out of all the MK Ninjas, might be one of the worst designs in Mortal Kombat history. I'm a Sub-Zero fan, so I remember this by heart. Without even having to reminisce about it in this video, I remember vividly what it is. We haven't even gotten to it yet. I can already tell you now, that's gonna be a thumbs down. It is garbage, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Thumbs up for this design though, this is cool. Okay, this is the Sindel alternate. Once again, I have a nitpick, but I'm giving this a thumbs up because the nitpick doesn't necessarily turn me off of the entire design. Like I said, the only nitpick so far that I've seen that's made me go, I can't shake the feeling that I have about this design being bad, was the Baraka one. This one, I'm not having that, but the crown. And it's not even necessarily the way the crown looks, just make it silver. Like, now does she have this gold monstrosity on her head as opposed to the way the rest of her outfit looks? Such a strange design choice to me. But Sindel might be another one of those characters that don't really have many bad designs that I can think of off the top of my head. It's cool. She gets a thumbs up. And this is an alternate. So I try not to be as harsh on these designs if the alternate is actually an alternate and it makes sense for the default outfit to look one way and the default to look another way. As I said in the last video when I did this for Deadly Alliance, and I'll use Sub-Zero as an example, his alternate, being the ninja outfit, looks way better than his default. And it's like, just the act of flip-flopping those would make a certain design look much better if it wasn't his default. I know that sounds stupid to say out loud, but like, to me, it means something if you're designing their default costume to be badass and look like what to look cool and look similar to what like the expectation of that outfit's supposed to be. And then the alternate being a complete spin on that is okay. It's an alternate. It's supposed to be a different type of looking design. So here, I feel like that's what they did. It's not as much of an issue. Like I said, it's just instead of that crown or whatever being gold, just make it silver. For an alternate or a regular costume, like it's this close to being good enough to be like her default costume. Jade, I mean, thumbs up. It's just a play on her Mortal Kombat 3 design or her UMK 3 design, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. And I'm not about to complain the one time we don't get like a really clunky, bulky looking design for a character. Like, this is cool. Thumbs up. Like, to say I don't like this is almost like saying I don't like the UMK3 design. It's just about the same. It's just she has a unique hairstyle to separate her from the other females. So, she's fine. Oh! I know there's gotta be somebody out there. Let me know if you actually like this design, and I would love to know why you like it. I know there's somebody out there that likes this design. And if you like it, more power to you. I vehemently hate this. And the reason why I hate this is simple. What is with his skull? Like, what's with the hair? He's bald, but he has this long ponytail in the back. Like, this design looks like it almost could have been cool. His top is overly plain in certain areas, specifically the big shield thing that he has. If they could have made that different or just left it as like almost like a oversized shirt or something, I felt like maybe that would have made it better. And just give him a hood or something to cover his head up. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Give him a different mask and cover that head up. Who okayed that hair? Like, that's wild to me. Like, none of the Rain outfits. Okay, I said earlier this is the worst of the ninja outfits of all time. It is one of the worst, but from a design standpoint, I can't honestly sit here and suggest that this is worse than the reptile ones. But it's close. It's pretty damn bad. Zombie Liu Kang. One of the biggest disappointments in Mortal Kombat. It's a shame that none of how he looks translated into his moveset. Like, wasn't his weapon of choice like the nunchucks or something? I'm mad at the fact that it's not even the chains. Like, there was so much potential in what they could have did with a zombie Liu Kang. He just plays like plain old Liu Kang. He just looks like the undead. I think one thing that actually bothers me about this design, it's cool enough to where I want to give it a thumbs up despite being how plain and of a design this is, because it's like it's just dead Liu Kang. But like a reason why I almost want to give this a thumbs down is because, and this has nothing to do with the design, it just reminds me so much of all the Revenant variations in the recent Mortal Kombat games. And I'm so tired of seeing these like Walking Dead characters in Mortal Kombat. But yeah, zombie Liu Kang is cool. The disappointment is in him playing exactly like he always plays, but the visual of it, it's like, he looks like he should be doing some wild stuff, and it's just a shame that he isn't. Is this just his Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance design? It looks like it is to me. It looks like this is straight up his Deadly Alliance look. So again, I'll give it a thumbs up. I don't necessarily think there's anything bad about this. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Rai, but I don't have an issue with his design. I was about to complain and say it looked better than his alternate, but it doesn't. The other outfit or the alternate looks better than the main one. His main one to me still looks better than this does. I don't have a problem with this costume. Like I said, it's so similar to his Deadly Alliance one if it's not the exact same outfit. I mean, he still looks kind of generic here, but I don't know. It's something to me that's different about this design as opposed to his other one. I feel like the hair is getting me with this design as it is the other one, but I don't know, to me it's cool. Matter of fact, it says here that he leaves the Satan Guard and devotes himself to the Chaos Realm. So maybe that's how they got him to be Havik in the new Mortal Kombat 1 game. That's fascinating. Why can't, if this is supposed to be Havik in the new game, why can't they just ever give this man a normal hairstyle in any Mortal Kombat game? I don't mind this one as much as I mind the other one. I'm grading on the curve. You know, this is still getting a thumbs down. Like, I'm comparing this to that other design, which I don't like so much. It's still kind of generic looking. Like, I feel like this outfit could have been given to any Mortal Kombat character. Like, it's still a thumbs down. I tried, but I can't do it. I'm just sitting up here trying to compare it to the first one. And yeah, by comparison, it looks better, but it still doesn't make it good. Like, you know, I know people out there love Shujinko as a character, and I get it personally, but not a fan. I don't like Shujinko. The only old man that should be in Mortal Kombat is Shang Tsung. And I'm not a fan of Shujinko. Like, I understand his story. He got the power of all the fighters that he came across over the years. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of just a lazy excuse to give him all of the coolest moves from the characters that you like playing with in the game and having that be his moveset. I just feel like it's cheating somehow. That, and I got so sick and tired of hearing him say,
I am Shujinko. I am Shujinko. I am called Shujinko. I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. I am the Elder Gods champion. But I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. I am Shujinko. I am the champion of the Elder Gods.
I am Shujinko, champion of the Elder Gods. In that damn Conquest mode. He said it every single time. He might have said that more in Conquest mode than in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Liu Kang telling people that he beat Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. It's annoying. I wish you would shut up. Not a fan of Shujinko. Or this outfit. Thumbs down. Now, I know that's harsh, but it's like, he just looks like an old man. Like, there's nothing unique about it. You look at Shujinko's outfits as he gets older over the years, and they all start getting so cool over time. And then we get old man Shujinko, and he just looks like just a plain generic old ass monk. Like, no. Like, some of the younger Shujinko designs look so much cooler than this. Why couldn't we get something sort of akin to that look? And then in Mortal Kombat 1, they just straight up have Shujinko damn near looking like Shang Tsung. Not a fan of his design. Thumbs up. I love this Tanya. She looks evil as hell. Like, I love how different Tanya looks in MK1 compared to all her other designs. But this is Tanya. It's such a nice play on her MK4, I want to say, design, but it just looks better. Like they took that design and impressed upon it more. They made it a lot more evil. Like she just looks like a piece of garbage in this design. She looks like she's up to no good. And even the long hair in this design, like, I like this Tanya. This is what I was talking about. They provided me with the example. Earlier when I was saying there are times where they'll give you a default design that looks kind of and then they'll give you an alternate that's like, oh, this looks really cool. It should have been the main design. Exhibit A. The design I just showed on the screen looks so much better than this. And like I said before, it's the top. You simply switch the top out and this design looks way better. And damn near there we are. Like, this is such a much better Baraka design. Thumbs up. This should have been his main design. For an alternate, this is a 10 out of 10. Like, for a regular costume, this is a 10 out of 10. Like, this is Baraka to me. And it looks like a cool, updated version of his Mortal Kombat 2 design. Like, this is perfect to me. Like, well, just about perfect. I still like the way that they do the faces in the recent Mortal Kombat games for Baraka, but even still, for him to look this hideous, it's still cool. Yeah, they needed to do a flip with those skins. And that other Baraka design, if that was the alternate here, I feel like this would look way better. Okay, these are alternates. Okay, so how do I do this? Noob and Smoke? Is that how I'm gonna do this one? Because I love the way that Noob Sabat looks. I mean, he's the Shadow Ninja. He just needs to look like a ninja and be completely black. But the way he looks here is actually really cool to me. Like, considering that's all there really is to his design and his costume, I still like it. Not a big fan of playing against Noob Sabat in video games, but I'm not gonna hate on his look. I like it here. But Smoke, I don't know what's with this Smoke design. And the mask, I think, is extra. And I get it, he's supposed to still kind of be like a robot still, but he doesn't look like Cyrax and he doesn't look like Sector. He just looks crazy. Not a fan of the Smoke design. So yeah, Noob, thumbs up, Smoke, thumbs down. And it's just the helmet, I think, that's killing the Smoke design. The idea of his actual body being made up of smoke is actually pretty cool in how they did it. Sorry, that helmet is... nah. It's one of those costumes that I feel like might be polarizing, but I like it. I like this Hotaru design. I almost want to say I like it better than his main costume, but I still feel like this should be his alternate. Like, his main one should stay his main one and this should stay his alternate, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I like this one more than the regular one. Though this always gave me like old school Nightmare vibes from the Soul Calibur series, or specifically actually Soul Edge. And that might just be like the way the mask is designed, covering up the face and whatnot. I don't know why, something about it just gives me Nightmare vibes from that game. If I actually pulled up the design, it probably looks nothing close to it, but... And this doesn't look as bulky, and he's just all armor, so I don't get what the hell is up with the designs. Because he looks kind of lean here for all the armor and crap that he has on. You would think he'd be more bulky than anybody else. I don't know what's up with that, that's strange. Thumbs up, Hotaru's alternate. I want to hate on this design, but I kind of can't. Like, I want to hate on the design because it's so easy to hate on the character, but I'm sorry, Kira gets a thumbs up. For her to be a member of the Black Dragon Clan and all the gang stuff and the criminal underworld stuff she's involved in, to me, I don't have a problem with the design. I have a problem with the fact that the character's so underdeveloped. But that has nothing to do with what we're looking at. Like she's cool. Yeah, I don't mind Kira at all. I can't remember her alternate at the top of my head though, so I don't know her other costume looks like. But for this one, thumbs up. Like I said, it's just like the Kobra one. For reasons that have nothing to do with the actual outfit you're looking at, you hate the design, and it's sort of like you hate the character more than you hate the design. Okay, double thumbs up. I like both of these. The idea of still being able to actually see Noob Sabat's skin is such a different take because this is the only game we've ever seen that in. So as Noob, we've never really seen his actual flesh or anything before. I don't know why that's cooler, him being like a ninja in all black. And being honest, it's the exact same design. It's just not all black. Like, now that I look at it, it's the exact same design. If you want to go back and actually look at it in the video, I'm sure you come to, yeah, it's the same thing. And the smoke one, I mean, it looks like robot smoke, and I like it. I just wish, like, there's a part of me that wants to know, and they might end up making me do a redesign. What would that smoke outfit look like if it was still like the body was made of smoke like the other costume, like the alternate one, but he had that mask on. And the mask itself looks so close to the MK3 one. Thumbs up. This is just Kenshi's Deadly Alliance design. I gave it a thumbs up in the last video, I'm giving it a thumbs up here. Like, nothing's different. Also, this is his alternate, so I think I remember what his main costume looks like. I think it's pretty cool as well. But I'll reserve full judgment until we actually get to it. For this one, yeah, it's a thumbs up. And once again, Kenshi's one of those characters that never really has a bad design. Ooh, why do I not remember this design? I like this one better than her other one. This does fit better as an alternate, but I still like it better than I like the main costume. I apologize too if while you're watching this video, the camera's shaking left and right, because I just noticed I've been shaking the hell out of my desk while I've been working on this. The camera has just been wailing while I've been doing this video. Yeah, this is cool. The little one piece thing she got going on, like the design of it, the way that dude, it's awesome. I don't even know why, and I just happened to notice this. She has like a pad or like a mini sleeve on one arm and then one glove on. Like, I don't know why those design choices were made, but it's cool as hell to me. If you've watched me do any of my redesigns, you know I am a big fan of having asymmetry in designs. Why? I don't really know. It's just something that I do. That's cool as hell with this Tanya design. I have no problems with it. If you watch my Deadly Alliance video, and I think I talked about it in a YouTube short, Raiden's Deadly Alliance alternate, which looks very similar to this, might be my absolute favorite Raiden design of all time. This is getting a thumbs down. It pains me so much to say that, because this looks so similar to the design that I said is like one of Raiden's greatest designs ever. It looks like that design if you took that design and just made it worse. The eyes aren't white, they're red. I get it, he's Dark Raiden, but still, it's jarring in this particular design. He doesn't have his normal like tan skin as he does in the other one. He's pale as hell in this one. But I don't know, he might have had color, he might have not had color to him in the Deadly Alliance design too. I don't remember him that way, but who the hell knows at this point. But it's just like the Akuma beads that he has. Like, I know they're trying to go for something there, but it's not working. It just looks like a much lesser version of his other costume. And it's a shame because it looks so close to the design I liked in the last game. Ooh, I like this one. Ah, come on. I don't know if it can show up on screen, and if it can't, I don't feel like pulling it up, but Movato's dead with Kabal's hook sword stuck at him in the background. Like, why did you have to show Movato in the back like that? Anyways, back to the Kabal design. I like it. I have to admit, this is like the most Kano looking Kabal design I've ever seen. He looks so similar to Kano, and it might just be the way his top is designed, along with the belt, but I like it. A really unique Kabal design. I'm not mad at this. Yeah, I think they really were going for like a Kano influence on Kabal's design, and I have no complaints there. It actually looks better on Kabal than it does on Kano. Oh! Thumbs down. Oh my god. He looks like great value Chief Thunder. Like, I can't with this Nightwolf design. Like, why? Who looked at this design and thought it was cool? Like, Nightwolf has such a unique Native American design for a fighting game, and then this is just like very generic. Why would they do this? Like, this is awful. Like, I don't have anything positive to say about the design. Maybe the tattoos look cool. That might be it. Yeah, this is awful. Havik. I love it. I love this design. I'd like it a lot better if an MK1 Havik looked like this. And what's so crazy is Titan Havik looks a lot closer to this, but the regular Havik in the game that, like I said before, is apparently Dairou. Anyways, this design looks really cool. Havik is such a crazy character and such a unique looking design too. Once again, I'm big on asymmetry, but I don't know who came up with the design to have half of his outfit with the sleeve and everything on this side, and it just being bare chested and open on the other one, but that was a crazy design choice, but to me it actually pans out, however that phrase goes. Yeah, this is good. I don't have any complaints with this design too. Thumbs up, big thumbs up for this one. Probably looks even more unique when compared to the MK1 default design. And Hotaru. See how they have Havik and Hotaru back to back like that, but for whatever reason Hotaru's missing from MK1? The alternate's better to me, but I get why this is his default. It's really good. He looks like almost like a fantastical police officer, which is basically what he is. Like, now he looks a lot more bulky in this design than the alternate. I can't really put my finger on why. He might have more armor on here than in the other one, or it might be that the helmet itself looks larger, so it makes the rest of the design look smaller. I don't know, but he just looks more bulky in this outfit than he does in the other one. But once again, he has a ton of armor on. I don't mind the bulkiness here. It's in some of the other costumes, it's like, all right, this is too much for no reason. Yeah, I like it though. A thumbs up for Hotaru's design. Okay, thumbs down. The other Kira costume I liked, even though I know a lot of people would say it looked kind of generic. For some reason, it just worked for me. I thought there was something to it. There was something cool about it, especially with her being a member of the Black Dragon clan. While this is a better attempt to try to make her look unique, to me, it makes her look more generic. Like this screams Resident Evil or something. Or like one of the Blood Rain movies or something along those lines. Like it screams generic vampire movies from the 2000s. And which granted, this game was made in the 2000s, but it looks like it could just be plug and play in anything in any game. More so than any of the other designs for her. I almost feel like if they kept her with the other hairstyle, it wouldn't have been as bad. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. The cleavage is cool though. But thumbs down. Why is the shape of his head like that? Why does it look like somebody flattened his skull? I just saw a mention of the one being in his bio. Too bad that's not going to be a thing anytime soon. Or maybe I'm wrong. I hope I am. This outfit is trash. I don't get why you couldn't just have old man Shujinko in one of the outfits from his younger days or something. Once again, whose idea was this design? And if his other costume had a full head of hair, why give him an alternate completely bald? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but this is just a ridiculous costume. So no, I'm not a fan. I don't even like the asymmetry in this design. I almost feel like this looks like this should be a better outfit in the King of Fighters game than in Mortal Kombat. Cool. I actually like this Mei outfit better than her other two in Deadly Alliance. And she's almost wearing what she wore in her Deadly Alliance alternate. They just put armor on her as well, which is hilarious considering how much of her skin is exposed, but in any event, yeah, I like this one a lot more. Yep. Thumbs up for Mei's design. Like I said, they added to this design to make it look a little bit more special, so it wasn't just her alternate in Deadly Alliance, which was, hey, Mei doesn't have any clothes on. Here it is. It's like they tried here. Even if she's still essentially, hey, Mei doesn't have any clothes on, it's like they tried to still design something out of that. That one is lazy and this is far better. Ooh, the Noob design. Little known fact, this actual Havik design was supposed to initially be Noob Sabat. I think elements of this is used as for Noob in the future. They just obviously make it all black, like a Shado, and they stick a mask on him. But yeah, this was supposed to be like a reimagined Noob Sabat, and they ended up making it Havik. That's fine to me. Thumbs up. I almost wish they made the hood different, like wider, had more size to it or something, but that's just me nitpicking. To me, it's fine. A cool alternate for Havik. It's still not messing with that default design, but it's a cool alternate. Wow, Ermac with hair. I don't know how I feel about that. It still looks cool. I don't know why, to be quite honest with you. And it's so close to the ninja design, he just doesn't have a hood here. Yeah, thumbs up. There's not much to say in how similar or close it looks to the other Ermac design. It just doesn't have the little pattern that he always has on his chest. But this looks like almost like the ninja, like I said, it's the ninja outfit for Ermac. It's just minus the hood. Which honestly, I felt like if they gave that to him, well, no, it would look too plain. It would look too plain and too much like the other design. I'm sort of glad they took the risk and did this with his outfit. Even if seeing Ermac with hair is still kind of strange. This is the default Kenshi outfit. I don't know why it looks like Kenshi's wearing a tie, but in any event, yeah, thumbs up. This is cool. Like I said, I don't personally think there's any bad Kenshi designs. His default and alternates in this game are much better than his defaults and alternates in Deadly Alliance. Specifically because of his alternate in that game. This functions way better. So yeah, thumbs up for Kenshi. Thumbs down. What is this costume? I don't know what this Black Dynamite outfit is for Darrius, but like, nah. I'm not rolling with this one. What's the name of the character in the Boondocks that Huey was fighting that one episode? What is it, Bushido Brown or something like that? That's what I feel like he looks like. His afro is just smaller. But like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this blaxploitation ass costume that they gave him. But it doesn't fit the character or his story. It looks, like I said, it looks very blaxploitation like and generic. Like, no, this is a thumbs down. I don't even think this costume is meant to be taken seriously, to be quite honest with you. So I may be giving this too much thought, so I'm gonna move on. But no, this is not good. Oh wow, the Mei outfit with a lot more clothes on. Okay. I, honest to God, couldn't remember what her alternate looked like either. To me, it's cool. Thing she's wearing on her head, I was about to call it a hat for lack of a better term, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. Helmet, I don't know. But that's kind of overkill to me, but it's not like destroying the costume. And if I'm not mistaken, in her ending, she was supposed to start serving Onaga. I don't know how canon that was supposed to be or not, but I could see that with her dressed like this. And she's from Outworld, so gonna be a little different. Oh no, she's from Earthrealm. She just was sent to Outworld. I don't know, Mortal Kombat story's been all over the place in recent years. Anyways, moving on, thumbs up. Every female character has to have at least one costume where it's like, all right, we gotta show some type of skin. We gotta get some cleavage out there. We gotta show some thigh. Like, every female costume has to have like one of those, at least between the two, the alternate and the main one, it's gotta have at least one. That being said, for this Ashrah design, I feel like it's... Am I wilding and thinking that this costume looks closer to... No, it doesn't. I don't know why there's something about this outfit that's giving me MK1 vibes, and I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, it actually looks like a more unique costume design without the silly hat. At least to me, I like this one more than the hat design. I actually like this design more than the other one, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, this one gets a thumbs up. Considering she is a demon, not to say that she needs to look how she does in MK1, but I wonder if they gave her like a wilder hairstyle or even longer hair, how that would make the outfit look. Alright, yeah, I knew Mileena had a wild alternate straight out the Ivy section of Soul Calibur. You know, I trashed the Mileena design because it was like, they just said, hey, let's just have her with no clothes on. She's just got a tiny top and some drawers and we're gonna call it a day. I bashed that, but I don't know, this is getting a thumbs up for me.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
Hypocritical as it is, I don't know, this seems still, even though she's damn near naked, this seems more designed to me than the Mei one was in the last game. Like, I'm not mad at this. Oh, this was the Mortal Kombat game that had Mei. Yeah, there's an image associated with this game that's in the game that's kind of outrageous. Let's just say Mileena's size don't really cover up that much. They used to put some wild stuff in the video games back in the day. Who am I kidding? They put wild stuff in the video games now. But I don't think they would have been able to get away with stuff like this. And like I said, there's some images of Mileena in this game that's actually in the game that there's no way NetherRealm will get away with stuff like that today. They have a better chance getting away with their microtransactions than getting away with this at this point. But thumbs up nonetheless. Alright, we're coming to the end. I apologize for my earlier comments on the Jade comment. That's what I get for not reading. This is her default attire. The other one that looks like her UMK3 design is her alternate. That being said, I like this much better because it's actually unique and it's not a redesign of the old one. And I feel more comfortable with the old one as an alternate. So they're both getting thumbs up for me. Which I think I gave the other one a thumbs up anyways, because it doesn't look bad. It's just a rehash of an older Mortal Kombat design. But that's the alternate. This one being the default, I feel like is more unique. And she's showing a lot of skin without it being as alarming as the Mileena one that we just saw or the Li Mei one in Deadly Alliance. And that's my thing. Maybe I'm just a jerk being a guy. But to me, like, this is kind of classy. Like, I know she's not really wearing a whole lot, but she's covered up in such a way to where it's like, there's something to be said for designs like this. I don't think they need to be censoring every female design in Mortal Kombat anymore. That being said, I like the uniqueness of the hairstyle in this design as opposed to the other one as well. Like, the whole thing is cool to me. Crispy! Thumbs up. It's fine. I know it is a rehash of his UMK3 design. I do not care. It's Scorpion. You're not about to get me to say anything bad about a Scorpion design. I'm sorry. He doesn't have bad ones. I'll knock the fact that Tremor looks like such a ripoff of this design more than this actual design. Yeah. There's nothing to say. I mean, this is UMK3 Scorpion. Like, it's fine. Magnifique. Let's move on. There's nothing to even say. Like, we know what this is at this point. Cool. Thumbs up. I love the Dark Raiden look. Like I said, that alternate, they could have just left the alternate like the Deadly Alliance costume and just made it look darker. I felt like that would have been a lot better than the weird changes that they made to it. But here, the actual design for Dark Raiden to me looks cool and a little unique. And I think the way they made it look in subsequent games like MKX and 11, like, it's awesome. Always been a fan of the Dark Raiden costumes. Like I said, except for that alternate that I forgot about until somebody recently pointed it out to me in a video. And this Raiden looked like he wasn't taking any more prisoners. He wasn't taking any prisoners. He wasn't turning the other cheek. None of that stuff was going down no more. Like, Raiden had snapped. And he looks like he has. Like, great design. It's the most teenage looking Liu Kang. Why does he look so young? I mean, thumbs up, because it just looks like Liu Kang. Like, it looks like an old school Liu Kang design, just in human form. I'm not mad at it, though. I can't say it looks bad, because I don't think that those designs are bad. Like, God, I just wish that zombie Liu Kang played so, like, a little differently. Even if you had to give this design change just so it could be able to do the same things in context, like, still something. To have him just play like just regular old Liu Kang is crazy to me. It is what it is. Like I said, thumbs up design. I wonder how would it look if they gave him like the tank top that he had from MK4. If they added that to the design, what would it look like? Now see, the goofy head thing that she has in her other design. This one. Why couldn't you take that little crown thingy and put it on this design? The other design would look better, and I don't know, maybe this would enhance this design. Not that it needs it, because I feel like this design is cool as it is, but why would you take that gold thing and put it on that other costume when she's nothing else about what she was wearing in the other outfit is gold? Like, strange decisions, but no, I like this. Though Sindel looks kind of evil in this game, and I don't think in Deception she is evil. She definitely looks it. Yeah, I don't have any knocks against this design. I don't have anything negative to say about it, at least. I think it's cool. Definitely the MILF for Mortal Kombat. No problems there. Why is everything burning in the background? I almost exited and then I took a look behind everything to see. I don't know why everything's on fire back there, but 10 out of 10. What a one that, what a costume to end it on. I love this Kobra design. I cannot tell you how many characters I made up in concept art that I did while in high school. Or was I even still in middle school at the time? I don't remember. I don't even remember when this game came out at this point, but I ripped off this design so freaking much. I stole this design so much when I was younger. Like, Kobra looked cool. I don't get what all the hate is about. Well, I mean, the character's kind of a dick, but other than that, like, Kobra's awesome. And he was so broken in this game and nobody played with him. I now see why I only beat my friends with Kobra and MK Deception when I played back in the day. There's cheap stuff that he could get away with that no one else could. I didn't realize that at the time. Yeah, this design is awesome. If only he just wasn't in the Black Dragon clan. Like I said this in the redesign video that I did months ago. Him looking like this, but being a member of the Black Dragon clan is a tremendous disconnect. He looks like he should be training fighters or something like that. Like, if you told me he was like a protege of Johnny Cage or something, I'd have no issues with it. But when you say he's rolling with like Kano and Kabal, it's like, and Jarek, I guess, it's like he doesn't look the part. But that's nitpicking and that's bringing lore into this. Just looking at the costume, thumbs up, double thumbs up. But anyways, those are the designs for Mortal Kombat Deception, a trip down 3D lane, I guess. I don't know if I'll be doing this for Armageddon just simply because I don't know if there's a way to view all the character designs in Armageddon. And a lot of the characters who have already appeared in the Mortal Kombat 3D era games sort of look the same. It's the same costumes essentially. But in any event, we're done here today. Let me know in the comments below what you think about a lot of these different costumes in Mortal Kombat Deception, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Any disagreements that I'm sure some of you probably have with me in looking at the outfits in this videos. Of course, these are all just our opinions here. But yeah, also be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I have tons of content like this, reviewing artwork and actually creating alternate designs for costumes and stuff that I've been doing recently on my channel. So if you could check those out, I'd appreciate it. And you all have a good one. And I'm out.